YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Boobot and welcome back to another player review on the channel. I hope you guys are having an incredible day. In today's video, man, we're going to go ahead and check out the new Showdown SBC card for Clark. Clark is an 89 rated card. He has high work rates, right-footed with 4-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot. Now, we do see a bit of versatility with the card, which is always great to see. He can play the center mid, center defensive mid, and left wing positions. And if we go ahead and look at his in-game stats in a bit more detail, boys, we can see that the card is extremely well-rounded. He is Hullet Gang. He does have 87 pace with 88 acceleration and 86 sprint speed, pretty decent for a midfielder, but I would personally recommend either the Hunter or the Shadow Chem style to make him even more quick in game. Now, because he does have high work rates, the 87 shooting is going to be a very important stat because we are going to go ahead and incorporate him as a box-to-box midfielder. He does have 92 attacking positioning, 87 finishing, and 94 shot power, so he should be quite clinical in game. As that center mid man, we need his passing to be inch perfect, 90 passing for the card, which is great, 91 vision, 90 crossing, short pass, and long pass. Should be very accurate in game. Now, 85 dribbling is an okay stat for the card. I do think that he's still going to be very quick and swift on the ball. 88 agility, 90 balance, 85 reactions, and 85 composure. Now, as that box-to-box midfielder, man, if you do want him to maybe have a bit more of defensive cover, then I do think that the Shadow is probably your best option. His defending stats for the most part are okay. 86 interceptions, only 80 defensive awareness, and 88 stand tackle. So the Shadow would most definitely help out with that and make his defending in game a lot better. And then last but not least, boys, 85 physical for the card. Now, he does only have 82 stamina. For as a box-to-box midfielder, that might not be enough, but he does have a whopping 88 strength, which is nice, and then also 79 aggression, so I do expect him to be quite strong on the ball. If we jump on over to the footman, boys, we can see that Clark does have 8 different playstyles. He has the pinged pass and press proven playstyle plus, and then he does also have the finesse shot, incisive pass, long ball pass, intercept, first touch, and relentless. So a lot of his playstyles are really useful in game, which is great to see. Now, he can have the controlled explosive and controlled acceleration types, and when it comes to chemistry styles, boys, it's going to come down to how you do want to go ahead and incorporate him in game. I think if you want him to be a bit more of an attacking threat, you can definitely go ahead and give him the Hunter. With the Hunter, he is going to have 95 pace overall and then also 93 shooting, man, 96 attacking positioning, 95 finishing, and 98 shot power. But if you do want the card to maybe be a bit more well-rounded, then I do think that the Shadow is your best option, again keeping that 95 pace, and then he's going to have 91 defending overall, so a lot more defensive cover. He's going to have 94 interceptions, 84 defensive awareness, 96 stand tackle, and 88 slide tackle. Defensively should be a lot better. And as a box-to-box midfielder, man, he just looks like a very well-rounded card. I think that he's going to be able to do everything really well. As always, boys, if you guys do enjoy these FC24 player reviews, go ahead and do me a huge favor. If you guys can, leave a like on today's video and also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. This is the team we're going to be using in Foot Champions to test out the new Clark card. We're going to be playing him at the center mid position as a box-to-box midfielder in the 4-3-2-1 formation. So without further ado, boys, let's go ahead and jump into game number 1 and let's see how good this card really is. All right, boys, here we are jumping into game number 1, and I'm actually really excited to test out the card. I think there's a lot of potential with him. Van Dijk, De Jong, Koulibaly 92, that's very interesting, Rodri, Werner, and Malen. It's a good team. But yeah, man, as you guys know, the plan in today's video is to go ahead and incorporate him as a box-to-box midfielder. The cost of the SBC is roughly 400,000 coins, which is a tad bit expensive. But if you do have full belief in Liverpool beating Man City at the weekend, I do think if he becomes a 91 rated card, that's going to be absolutely incredible value. As you guys can see, he is the blonde player right there in the middle of the pitch. And we are going to be playing him as a right-sided center mid in the 4-3-2-1. Try a little bit of recovery speed right there. All right, boys, first things first, let's go ahead and test out the card's dribbling. Now, his dribbling overall is pretty decent. And the left stick, I mean, with the way that he's built in game, it is pretty good. I think for a center mid, can definitely get the job done. But yeah, man, as that box-to-box midfielder, he does have really good attacking positioning. So we got to test out his capabilities going forward. It was a good run right there, boys, but we did get just pushed off the ball. Unlucky. But yeah, man, let's see if we can get off to a good start. Clark. See if maybe we do some R1 dribbling. See how that is in game. It's not great, I can't lie, man. I think the left stick is a lot better than the R1. Clark, we can carry the ball forward. Maybe test out a long shot. Yeah, we'll go for a power shot right here. Clark. Oh, it's off of the crossbar, boys. Very unlucky. Now, he doesn't have the craziest of long shots. I think it's 82. But they seem to be quite good in game. Clark. Nice, decent dribbling right there. 4-star skill moves. Decent. I will say, man, the left stick dribbling is a lot better than the R1. We'll step over right there. Good acceleration. That's nice, man. As a center mid, being like a little bit of a playmaker is fantastic. Lovely assist. And right there, man, we can just see that his passing is very good as well. You can definitely create a lot of chances with him. The acceleration right there, not great, but we do get the interception. Clark, that's a good interception, man. That's what we need him to do. Break up the play a little bit. Left stick dribbling. Decent. Cut in. Ooh, boys, good feet right there. We tried to take a little touch. He did read it. That's a bit unfortunate. Should have probably just kept it a little bit closer. But that's a good finish. We'll definitely take it, man. I will say with the Clark card, man, I do think that there's a lot of prem tax with it. That's why he's 400,000 coins. But if he can become a 91 rated card, it's a WSBC. Could spring into a counterattack. I'm going to maybe try to get Thierry Henry in behind. Test out the long range passing. He's kind of covered the run. We'll go over the top, see what happens. It's a decent ball. Like, a lot of his playstyles do revolve around his passing. It was a good attempt. Let's see if maybe get another interception. Yeah, man, the interceptions for the most part have been really good. We did give him a shadow. And that's a pretty good long shot as well, man. Beautiful finish. But yeah, man, I think so far breaking up the play and just like advancing the ball forward is probably what he does best. Our boys, Werner's making a good run. Is he going to track it? 4-star weak foot. Over top through ball. What a ball, man. Great touch as well. We go near post. It's a decent attempt, man. His passing for the most part has been very good, very consistent. All right, boys, here we are jumping into game number 2, and so far, so good. We're coming up against an interesting team. Everyone has Werner, man, I swear. But yeah, man, Clark for 400,000 coins. If he can get a +1 or +2, I think that it could be a pretty solid investment. And if they do end up winning and he gets the +2, you can use him in the evolution as well and make him a 92 rated card. That would be unreal. So it's honestly, it's a bit of a risky SBC, but if it works out for you, man, you can get yourself a fantastic player. Clark, we got to track back a little bit. Defensively has been good. All right, boys, let's carry the ball out. Clark, with the shadow chem style, has been pretty quick. That touch right there, not great, man. That's the maybe lack of dribbling a little bit. Clark will carry the ball forward. As you guys can see, a little bit of physicality to him. Big build-in game. Clark, decent. Play it. Good ball into Thierry Henry. I feel like the most part, man, his passing has been quite good. As a center mid, he can definitely create a lot of chances. He does have the finesse shot play style, so we got to test one out as well. Left stick dribbling, a little bit clunky. Finesse shot. It's blocked, man, but he does have the finesse shot, so if you play him as a left wing, you can definitely incorporate that. Timo Werner's made a really good run. The over the top through ball is good. Werner's going to get to it. Beautiful pass right there. Trivela, good finish, man. Clark's long range passing has been very consistent so far. If you like to play long balls, I think that he's definitely going to suit that. Now, I don't think a lot of people really play long balls in FC24, but if you do, 4-star skill moves. Yeah, man, I can't lie. There's a bit of clunkiness to him. Even performing that Burba spin, it was quite slow. All right, man, right here, we just go ahead and play it short. Clark, I want to maybe test out like a Trivela. Yeah, the left stick dribbling for the most part is a lot better than the R1. Look at that. Pretty quick and swift. Clark, still with it. Need a little bit of support. One more. Good attacking positioning. I think that he picks up really good pockets of space. His runs forward have been quite good. Got Clark. I'm going to try to get him on the overlap. One more. It's gone to Timo. I try to play that to Clark. He's off the pitch. Good attacking positioning, and it's a clean finish as well, man. The attacking positioning and finishing for the most part have been pretty good. You can definitely bag a lot of goals with him. If you go ahead and give him the Hunter, he'll be even more clinical. But we gave him the Shadow to be more balanced. Good pass. Clark again. Ball roll. Trivela. Yeah, man, the long shots for the most part, I think you can score a few power shots with him. And then also his finesse shots are quite good, but his Trivelas, And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the new Clark Showdown card in a few games of Foot Champions. And to be completely honest, man, it is a very solid SBC. If you do back Liverpool and you do expect him to get the +2 upgrade, then I do think that the SBC would be worth completing. I think if he remains an 89 rated card and Man City win, I don't think, unless you're running like a past and present Liverpool team or like an RTG, I'd probably stay away from the SBC. If we go ahead and dissect his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we did go ahead and give him the Shadow, so 96 acceleration and 94 sprint speed. And for the most part, man, at that center mid position, I do think that there was a lot of power behind his runs when sprinting. The 87 shooting was a pretty solid stat as well, man. Picks up really good pockets of space with his 92 attacking positioning. And his finishing for the most part was pretty consistent as well. You can go ahead and give him a Hunter if you want him to be a little bit more clinical. The 90 passing was definitely one of the standout stats for the card, man. I think his long range passing was brilliant. The short passing was good as well. Now the 85 dribbling, a very interesting stat in my opinion. Now the 88 agility and 90 balance are two really good stats, but I do think that there was a tad bit clunkiness to the card, especially when you wanted to go ahead and perform a skill move. I think the left stick dribbling for the most part was really good, but when you want to do maybe like a step over, maybe like a Burba spin, there is definitely clunkiness to him. The 84 defending with the Shadow was pretty good. 94 interceptions, 84 defensive awareness and 96 stand tackle. I think defensively as that box-to-box midfielder, you can definitely get the job done, especially with his physicality being pretty good in-game as well. The 82 stamina was a tad bit of an issue, especially as a box-to-box midfielder. The 88 strength was good. He's definitely a physical presence. Overall, boys, I'm going to go ahead and give the card in the SBC maybe like an 8.6 out of 10 rating, man. I do think that he's pretty solid in-game. Now, if Liverpool do end up winning, he will become a 91 rated card, and then if you go ahead and throw him into the evolution, he will be a 92 rated card. And if you do back Liverpool, then that's going to be a fantastic SBC for you to go ahead and complete. To get a 92 rated card for 400,000 coins, I do think there's a little bit of prem tax to it, but again, it's still a pretty solid SBC in my opinion. If they don't end up getting the upgrades and he just remains an 89 rated card, then I do think that it's going to be a tad bit waste of fodder. But that's the risk with the showdown cards, man. If you do think that Liverpool can win it, go ahead and complete the SBC. If you do back Man City, then I think you should stay away from it. But that is going to be the end of today's video, man. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like. Comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review. And then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very, very soon. Peace.